sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
CBeebies stars come out every night. The bedtime hour, 6 till 7.
CBeebies Bedtime Story.
Look, there's a hippopotamus. Perhaps it knows I'm enjoying sitting right here by the Mara River in the Masai Mara about to read a story about a hippo. It's called the Hippo-not-amus. Portley was a very young hippopotamus. He didn't ask to be a hippopotamus. He was just born that way. And he wasn't sure he wanted to be one forever. Hippos stood up to their eyes in water all day. They ate boring old grass all day. What sort of life was that? One day, Portley said to his mum and dad, "I've been a hippo for long enough, and now I want to be something else." "Impossible," said his dad, shaking his head. "You're a hippopotamus, and that's the way it is," said his mum. But Portley was a very stubborn hippo. "We'll see about that," he said, and stomped off. "It's time for me to be something more interesting and to eat stuff with a bit of taste," he called back. Portley had not gone far when he met a herd of animals. More hippos, he thought. But as he got closer, he saw that they had big spikes where their noses should be. You could do a lot of, tossing stuff about with spikes like that, he thought. "Excuse me," Portley said politely to the nearest animal. "What sort of person are you?" "I'm a rhinoceros," said the animal through a mouthful of twigs. "Well, I'm going to be a rhino thingy too," said Portley. "But first, I need some spikes. Where did you get yours?" The rhinoceros laughed. "You could say I got my horns from my mother." "Does she have any more?" asked Portley. "No," said the rhino. "You have to grow your own." "We'll see about that," said the little hippo. Portley found 2 pieces of wood and sharpened them until they were pointed, like horns. He tied them onto his nose, but then he couldn't see properly. He tied them onto the sides of his head. He tied them on top of his head. He tied them underneath his chin. They just didn't look right. He turned around to ask for some advice, but the rhinos had gone. So Portley carried on his journey with the horns sticking out just anywhere. Before long, Portley saw a strange animal hanging upside down in a tree. That looked fun. "Excuse me," he said. "What sort of person are you?" "I'm a bat, I think," said the creature. "And you are?" "I'm a hippo-noceros, actually," said Portley. "So what do bats do then?" The bat took ages to answer. "Eat stuff, hang out. Not easy being a bat." "We'll see about that," said Portley. He made some hooks out of bananas and tied them to his feet. Carefully, he climbed into the tree and then hung upside down. "Now what?" he asked. "Now," said the bat, "we wait." "For what?" Portley wanted to know. The bat thought hard. "Wednesday," he said. So Portley settled down to wait for Wednesday. But after 5 minutes, the bananas slipped and he fell out of the tree. That's when Portley decided that 5 minutes was just about the right amount of time to be a bat. Portley had not gone far when he met some new animals. They started on the ground, like you and me, but ended up above the trees. "Excuse me," said Portley to a knobbly knee. "What sort of person are you?" A head appeared from the leaves. "I'm a giraffe," it said. "What do giraffes do?" called the little hippo. "Eat trees mainly," said the giraffe. Can hippo-not-amus eat trees? Portley inquired. I should think hippo-not-amus could eat anything, replied the giraffe. Then I'll be a giraffe, said Portley. But it takes years to grow all the way up here, exclaimed the giraffe. We'll see about that, said Portley. Portley made 2 tall stilts out of branches and strapped them to his legs, but it was hard being up so high. Easy, oops, uh-oh, help! Portley was now hot and as hungry as a hippo can be. I know just what I need, he thought, and Portley started out on the long trail that led back to the river. Portley's mum and dad were standing up to their eyes in water when they saw their son. Excuse me, said Mum, knowing who it was but not letting on. What sort of person are you? I'm a hippo-not-amus, Portley said proudly. Well, are you hungry? Asked Mum kindly. I'm afraid we only have boring old grass for supper. Do hippo-not-amus eat boring old grass? As a matter of fact, said Portley, they like it more than anything. Then come and join us, said Dad. So the young hippopotamus removed his stilts and slid into the river. The water felt wonderful, and the boring old grass tasted better than ever. He did not notice his ears float away and his hooks and horns falling off. Mum smiled at Portley. Our own little hippo doesn't want to be a hippo anymore, so there's plenty of room for you if you'd like to stay. Said Portley, looking up at some nearby monkeys and wondering what it would be like to swing from tree to tree by his tail. We'll see about that. And that story was called The Hippo-not-amus. Well, I'm going to check on the hippos in the river here while you go to bed, and I'll see you again soon.
The time has come to say good night, to say sleep tight till the morning light. The time has come to say good night, it's the end of a lovely day. We had so much fun today, tomorrow's just a dream away. And now it's time to say good night at the end of a lovely day.